shot, one opportunity.
Georgia Tech's women's basketball team is one of the leading programs in the nation, but I bet you didn't know we have a successful club team as well. I'm your host, Madeline Ben-Yosef for On the Flats, and today we sat down to talk to Nija Kurien, the treasurer and member of the club basketball team. We learned more about the club team, where she's from, and how she's helped the team grow.
I've been playing basketball since I was 8, so it's been 15 years now, and I just really enjoy playing basketball. It's a good de-stressor, and it keeps me in shape, so I think I just want to keep that up after high school. So I noticed that there was a club basketball team during Facet, and I was like, all right, cool, I should go check it out. And so I did, and I wasn't as involved my freshman year, but I think after my freshman year I started appreciating the sport a little bit more and like how I can incorporate it to my schedule at Georgia Tech. So I just kept on doing it, and it's been awesome thus far. So I'm from India, but I never lived there, interesting fact. My parents were born there, and they've lived in India for a majority of their life, and they moved to Saudi Arabia to work, and my brother and I were born there, and I lived there for 8 years of my life actually. And then we moved to Ohio first when I was 8, and then lived in Ohio for 3 years, and then moved to Georgia when I was 11 or 12. So I've been around different places. In elementary school, our teachers did a good job of, like making sure we're comfortable and like just learning. And I think at that point, at that age, people were still learning English and like grammar and how to spell and stuff like that. So just basics that that I can look back to, and that's why my English is so good right now. I've been a treasurer for like 3 years now, and it's been a great role. It's pretty simple, it's not that time consuming, but it's also an important role because money is very important. And we started out as a small club, and through my time at Tech, the presidents and the VPs had put a lot of time into growing it, so we need more money, and our budget's been growing. So it's I build good relationships with SGA, so it's just, as long as you know what you're doing and you plan ahead, it should be fine, and we should have enough money to do it. But it's not that time consuming, but it's a fun role because you're an important person, you bring value to the club, but also I can use some engineering skills to help make the club more efficient. I bring leadership because there's younger students on the team, so they might not be as involved and stuff like that. So I think since my time at Tech, I've made sure I've grown as a leader and just been involved in different organizations and have leadership positions. And I think that's the biggest part that I bring to the club, just how to run a good club. And especially since we were so small, there's so much of growth that we had over the past 4 years, and of course it's not all me, but I'm happy to say that I've played a part. So this year we started doing this new thing called joining a league, and where we have 3 other teams in this league, and we have 2 scheduled dates to play the league, so we get more practice and more games in before our big regional tournaments. So we went to 2 this season. One was in Georgia Tech, and the other one was in UF. We did really well at Georgia Tech's regional, and we got to the semifinals, and we lost by a point. So it was kind of a heartbreaking loss, but we did really well. And I think that team chemistry we started from the fall semester. So we're a 2-semester sport club, and so we start practicing and we set up the team in the fall. We were preparing through our league, just scrimmages and individual games before the tournament to prepare. And then we actually won the UF tournament this past weekend. So we're going to nationals. We got an automatic bid, so we're excited for that.
From starting as a small club team to winning tournaments, Nija and her teammates have worked very hard to help the club basketball team grow at Tech. Thank you for watching GTCN, and we'll see you here next time on the Flats.
The music, the moment Oh,